Hey everyone, welcome to Fun Sons in the Slam Dungeon. For this episode, we have Alex Chavez from With Anguish and Pistolwhip Punishment, along with Cordell of IAMTHESHOTGUN. We talk about IAMTHESHOTGUN's new album coming out. We talk about Alex's band history with Dreamcast and Plague Dogs and all that stuff, and we just talk about random bullshit. Thank you guys so much for the support. The support means a whole lot to us. Hope you enjoy this episode, and if you have any suggestions for further episodes, feel free to let me know, and enjoy the episode. Hello and welcome to this episode of Fun Sons in the Slam Dungeon. I am joined here with Alex Chavez and Cordell of IAMTHESHOTGUN. Welcome, guys, to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me, dude. This is fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck am I from? You didn't state where I'm from.
I am so sorry. You're with
Roasted.
I'm with Anguish.
You're with Anguish.
With Anguish.
We don't need to talk about your personal problems. It's about your band, you fuck. Jesus.
And fuck, I forgot the name of that other band. A Pistolwhip Punishment. There we go.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Yeah,
both
that
have
I
guns
immediately started
associated.
fucking following, dude.
Never pistol whipped anyone in our lives.
Hell yeah. I mean, with that logo, man, I can't read it. Like, what's going on with that? You know?
Wigger. Mass amounts of wigger, and it would sound bad to say white privilege, but we have pretty nice houses.
So tell me, who are you in this band with, and what do you do in the band?
I slap bass, but I don't really know how to play bass, but
You just do it.
That's
just
where every
to-
bassist starts.
all I need to know in this band really is 3-2-1 riffs, so I'm doing pretty good.
I mean, it's hardcore.
But I'm in it with Phil Rode.
Okay.
He's doing vocals.
All right, I'm
He's
good
a
homies
super
with him.
long time good friend.
Oh yeah, me too.
Thomas Kuchovia. I don't know his last name.
Kuchovia.
He's got a beard. He vapes. He's pretty cool.
So he's basically me.
Virtually. A little bit taller. And then this guy, Eli. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's a cool guy. He's got some riffs. Yeah.
Okay. And I understand that you have a single out right now.
Yeah, we just got a single out that came out last Saturday, last week. Facebook apparently is not a fan of it for some reason.
Yeah, tell me what happened with that. Like, what happened? I don't know what happened. I just know that it was just randomly taken off Facebook for some reason.
We put it on Facebook, and like a solid 15 minutes passed. We're like, all right, it's live. We got like 8 people who share it, and then I go to share it. And then the minute I share it, it says, unfortunately, this has been blocked for graphic or abusive content. And I was like, what dick did this? Like, what dick immediately hates me and is just like, nah, let's cancel them today. The minute they finally release music, let's cancel them. So it got blocked. And so me, everyone in the band, and like all of our friends sent Facebook like 1,000 messages from the report a problem button, saying like, hey, what the fuck, fam? What the fuck, Zuck? Why, Zuck? God, why, Zuck?
Why don't you give us the suck, Zuck?
And so now
You've been sucked.
now it's shareable, but I can't share it. I can't share the link to people through Messenger. So you can share it on Facebook, but if you try to like send someone the link through Messenger, it'll still block it. And I think it'll also make you not allowed to message that person.
Oh, wow.
So there's a little bit of a loophole. So I tried sending it to my friend Esty, and when I sent it to him, it said, you can no longer reply to this message. And I'm just like, it just blocks me, whoever I send it.
So what you're telling me is if I want to get rid of someone, I need to send them your single.
Basically, our single became a virus now for Facebook.
Holy have that copy and paste ready for the rest of the week, man.
I'm gonna save that in my notepad on my iPhone and just fucking go ham next week and be like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, stop sending me your band, I hate you, I hate you.
You're cool, but I'm just gonna corrupt your fucking...
Our music is literally a virus.
Well, alright, so then, have you played any shows with Pistolwhip Punishment yet?
Nah, we're still very fresh new. I mean, the band started in December.
Okay, so you guys are fairly new.
I think around December-ish, because I joined the band back in January when I first moved back from Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, we've really been taking baby steps with it. We've just been working on getting a solid set down and really just getting material out before we really start booking shows.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's the best way to do it.
but we got a good 6-7 songs out now. We're really hoping to do some shows, hopefully by end of summer.
Right on.
And put out a demo right around August because we got 2 other songs we're gonna record.
Okay. Let's talk about your other band really quick, with Anguish. I understand this is like a sort of rebirth of Dreamcast. I'm sure a lot of people in the Colorado metal scene know a lot about Dreamcast. So tell me about this rebirth you guys got going on.
So, I mean, it's the same band I've pretty much been doing for the past 4 years. I mean, it's become this routine where every year we break up and then get back together under a new name and slightly change the sound. So this is the... Play Dogs. Okay. This is the 4th time. So
oh, shit.
Back in 2016, beginning of 2016, we started a band called Versus. And it was more along the lines of like punk hardcore.
Okay.
After Versus, we never really broke up in Versus. It was more of just 6 months in, we decided like let's go heavier with stuff, and we changed our name to Plague Dogs.
Okay.
And then from there we kind of just hopped on the bandwagon of, I mean, a lot of bands that are popping now like Knocked Loose, Varials, Body Snatcher, just like a lot of like heavy metalcore, hardcore beatdown-ish vibe. Kept that going for about a year, then we broke up, and then a year later we decided to start Dreamcast. And Dreamcast, we were all about just like, all right, let's definitely keep going heavy, but let's go a little bit darker and more like kind of atmospheric with it. Okay. And maybe even like experiment with like some Blackened style and harsh noise.
So a little bit of Carnifex in a sense.
Yes, a lot of Carnifex because I love that band.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we kind of just transferred sound from a lot of like mainly appealing to the hardcore scene, and a lot of like, you know, we played a lot of Seventh Circle shows, so we had a lot of like the punk scene following. Mm-hmm. We went more towards like just like a blackened, darkened metal vibe, just to kind of appeal to more metal shows. We played a lot more metal shows, and kept that going. And that went to a decline when I decided to move states because of a girl.
Oh.
But now with Anguish, it's pretty much just we're kind of taking off where we left off. No, how do you say that?
Picking up where you left off.
Picking up where we left off. Picking up what we put down. Yeah. But pretty much doing that. My goal with it is I'm pretty much just trapped in 2006 through 2009 of deathcore. So all I want is just that Rose Funeral, Suffocate, See You Next Tuesday sound.
I fuck with that.
So that's pretty much what With Anguish is before it was very like dark, atmospheric, ambient. With Anguish now is just kind of more of that OG deathcore, metalcore vibe that we're bringing.
Interesting.
Nice.
So then, do you guys have any material in the works? Like, do you planning on recording anything for With Anguish soon, or?
I'm not really sure where things are kind of going right now. It's kind of just been a step of kind of getting back together, really. I mean, we had a show back in April for Fall of Scylla's album release.
I remember that. Mm-hmm.
And that was just kind of like a comeback show. We played a lot of Dreamcast songs. But as far as like recording wise and getting some new material out, we're kind of just piecing it back together. I mean, everyone's got really mixed schedules.
Mm-hmm.
So
everybody's an adult now.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was so much easier when we first got out of high school because it's just like, yeah, I work at Dairy Queen. I'm off at 3 every day. So, like, yeah, like we can make songs all the time. And so, like, now it's like, all right, I'm full time. I'm off at 9 every day, and you know, I'm really exhausted every day of my life. So
right, yeah. So then, let's talk about you do vocals for okay. Let's talk about some of your influences for your vocal style. Who would you say are your biggest influences when you do vocals?
I mean, that's a tough one because really, there's so many bands out there and like just so many styles that like I really just want to pretty much learn it all and incorporate everything. Mm-hmm. I would say like in a top 3 sense, I'd probably say Alex Terrible from Slards Prevail.
Okay. He's a monster.
Locally, Sky Burial, Nate from Sky Burial, his fucking Grizzly Lows are like one of my favorite. Carnifex is definitely a big one with his Scott's high screams.
Scott's a badass.
Fuck yeah, he is.
I mean, otherwise, I kind of just have really tried on incorporating my own style.
See, it's kind of nice to also like incorporate your own style while also, you know, taking inspiration from other vocalists that are out there, you know.
Well, it's always the hardest thing to do because like you grow up emulating and enjoying so many of these artists and seeing someone like the front runners like Adam Warren or Scott, in fact, like, or even Johnny Plague from Winds of Plague. These guys are founders of the industry, and the biggest thing you've got to try and do is break through that. You gotta sit there and try and be like, oh, I've never fucking heard this before. This guy's got some weird shit going on.
Travis Ryan.
Shit. Seriously. Or like some Dickie Allen type shit. Like, just some straight out of left field, like, ball to the side of your fucking head. Hope you fucking sleep tight.
That's hard with deathcore now, because it's like, there's people like Signs of the Swarm and Infant Annihilator. Like, the sounds they're making, it's like, I'm in my car trying to be like, like just trying to like I gotta make it sound like just the most rotting, you know, garbage disposal, like a blender with like 40 bananas in it and like a microwave on high with like tinfoil in it, just mixed into one.
While Chewbacca's jacking off in the
or like sticking a whole stack of bologna in a microwave. Fucking the gunshots hearing from that.
So, this is going to be a hard question for you, man. I think this is a really, really hard question for pretty much anyone I ask. What would you is the best deathcore album of all time? Like, you're in the street and like someone's like, let's say you're wearing a Carnifex shirt or some shit, and
they got a gun pointed at me.
Well, I mean, we can do that, but I mean, they're just like, hey,
we're gonna pistol whip you if you don't tell us.
If you don't tell me about deathcore, like if you were to pick one album, what would that album be? I know this is a hard one. Don't mean to put you on the spot there, buddy. But
there's just like so many cycling in my head. It's like Wheel of Fortune right now. It's like Dead in My Arms or Decimate the Weak or
there's just a lot of albums there. Like
I'm trying to think here. Need like some elevator music for this thought process.
Some Jeopardy shit.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna say in my... I guess this is contradictory, because do you want my favorite, or like what I personally think is like the holy grail?
What your favorite is?
My favorite? Alright, I would say Suffocate, No Mercy, No Forgiveness.
Okay.
That hands down, because that's an album I can listen to front to back, and it's just like, that's the holy grail for me.
Right on. So then, where... How should I ask this? Cage, do you have any questions?
I mean, it's really off topic to what we're talking about.
Go for it.
All right. Well, I mean, I know you play at Trailside, and you said you play at Seventh Circle.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to play at like smaller venues so you could pack that shit, or do you like the bigger venue?
It's not even a pack that shit, and I don't know if you'll agree with this on this subject.
No, I'm not saying that necessarily like just sell out shows.
It's an intimacy, dude.
Right.
It's an intimacy. Right. It's like you're face to face. I can get eye level with you fucks while you're swinging, and I don't give a shit if I'm hit, as long as you're throwing that fucking energy my way so I can get down with you, I'm in.
Right.
Like, that's all I give a shit about in that moment, whether I'm guest vocaling or even if I'm in the pit. If I'm spectating and I've got someone like Ben Hoagland from fucking Extortionist in my face just belting Streetwalker at me.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my shit.
Right.
Because that is the shit that I fuck with like the hardest, and I want to see everyone around me moving, so the first thing I'm going to do is take his energy, sling it back at you fucks, and go nuts. And when I see that in front of me at eye level, I'm fucking sold.
Actually,
that's the best part.
I saw them the other day, actually. That was literally me. He was right up front there, and I was just right in his face, screaming the vocals. There was like 7 people at that show, but I was the only one up front moshing, just kind of punching the air. But preference-wise of venues, It really depends. I like, you always want like a big crowd. So, I mean, when it comes to the trail side, I love playing shows there just because it is a very personal stage, I'd say. I mean, because whenever I play shows there, I'm not on the stage. That stage does not hold, 5 people on a stage. So I'm just right up front there, and people are right around. But honestly, I would say more of the marquee is my favorite place to play.
Oh, yeah.
Just because, if I ever do play a show that's packed out enough, I love stage dives, and I love people hopping on the stage, and just the presence of kind of being higher up. It's just kind of cool,
It's definitely a surreal moment when you're above them, too, because it's just kind of like I've got people screaming up at me rather than around me and grabbing me, but I do like the energy of when they can move with the stage. I feel that.
And the weird thing, like I recently discovered this, I didn't know the marquee had a basement.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't
That's why whenever you're jumping at a show, it feels like the floor is going to cave in.
that makes sense, but like I never knew that. I thought it was just like the way the floor was or some shit. So this question kind of goes to both of you.
Yep.
What's one thing that fans or venue workers do that you cannot stand?
Oh shit.
Fans or venue workers?
Yes.
So, like, in that order, we can answer both? Like, okay. Because it doesn't have to be
go
synonymous
for it,
across the board.
Cage.
Well, when we fucking first show of our very first tour ever, when we went to fucking Wisconsin, I remember the fucking venue. It was called the Warehouse, and this shit.
Quick question: was it actually a warehouse?
No.
It's never actually a warehouse. Don't get deceived. The titles are lies.
Yeah, but this shit. Okay, so you walk in the front door. And it's not like you walk in the back room and there's the stage type of thing. No, there's 50 fucking stairs right at the front.
Oh.
And there's no other way to load your shit.
That's not even a venue, like, owner thing, dog. That's placement shit.
But, I mean, I'm just saying that's a shitty fucking venue.
That's no ideal moment.
Poor architecture.
As we were loading everything, like, because it's such a fucking pain in the ass, like, walking all upstairs with those big-ass cabs and whatnot. But yeah, we had to share shit because we didn't want to bring 2 bands worth of equipment up there,
Yeah.
So as we were loading everything fucking downstairs, every time we came back upstairs, there was another crew member gone. Just disappeared. Like, and it was just every time we came back upstairs, there was one less person for us to talk to get payout, because there was not that many people at the show anyway, but we were guaranteed 100 each. And so they just kept dipping out. So definitely just dipping out on payout. And that's a huge fucking thing that venue owners and venue crew do. That's really fucking shitty.
I mean, for me, like in that sense, I could definitely agree on that. Otherwise, like I'm pretty laid back when it comes to most, having any issues at a show. I mean, as long as there's, even if there's fighting at a show, we're pretty much still playing the set.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, as long as it's not too hectic. I mean, there are those few security guards that may be like causing problems with random people, or really just kind of bothering people with stuff that they weren't involved in. Otherwise, though, I mean, I really don't have too many issues with security or fans. I kind of just let them do their thing, unless like I get involved in whatever situation, then it becomes my situation. But otherwise, I mean, I kind of just let the show roll.
For sure.
Myself, I mean, I guess being so new as a vocalist.
Right, yeah.
Because, like, I mean, I'm on my maybe first year doing it professionally.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I'm not, like, that deep into being a vocalist. Like, I fucked with more instruments in the past, so this is definitely a new realm for me.
A new forte for you.
Yeah, a whole new perspective. Because, I mean, even dealing with, like, the fans, because, like, I've gotten to meet so many Shotgun fans, and I think the only thing that's come close to annoying me, but I can't even get annoyed at it, is I'm not the guy on the other albums.
Right, yeah.
Like, I cannot tell you how many times, like, I've already had people be like, oh man, I saw you guys, like, forever ago, and you were fucking awesome, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, it's fucking great, I love your support, that wasn't me, good night.
I'm not that guy.
Not your buddy, pal. No, it's just, it's so out of left field, because it's like, don't get me wrong, like, I know the vocalists that were there. They were fucking great. Like, all of them. Like, they all had their unique tones that they brought to the fucking album, and they all contributed. Like, one of my favorites is always going to be Garroter.
Oh yeah.
Like, that album fucks. And knowing that it's Cade, and knowing what he's doing now with Give Up, and seeing, like, the changes and growth he's made as a vocalist, and listening to that album and still loving that sound, it just makes me, like, Give Up that much more. Just in that sense, too.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, as a whole, like, I've not had a lot of shitty experiences with venue owners, I guess, with this band. In the past, it's been, like, you know, like Cage said, the fucking... where you at, where's my money type vibe. Like, come on, like, what the fuck, like, ghosting on you and shit. But other than that, no, it's just, it's funny, but it's, like, the annoying funny of being, like, yeah, I remember when you guys did this, and I'm like, I don't.
I wasn't there.
Like, I wasn't there for that, so
I actually felt that for once. When I lived in Arizona, I was in a hardcore band there called Low Roads.
Okay.
And, like, whenever I would tell people, like, when I was in Arizona, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm part of a band, Low Roads, and they're like, oh, I saw you guys in Oklahoma, or saw you guys there, and I'm like, I joined the band about 6 weeks ago. Everything that happened beforehand is another guy.
hate to burst your bubble there, son.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about this band in Arizona that you were in. If you're okay with sharing.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, there's really God, I feel like I'm having a stroke today.
That's okay, man.
There's not too much I can tell, just because, I mean, I lived in Arizona for 6 months, and the whole 6 months I was there, I still never really got familiar with, like, kind of their scene and stuff. Like, I went to shows here and there, but, I don't know, I never really, like, connected and got to know, like, their, you know, their scene, like, their past and, like, their music and their artists and whatnot.
Right. Yeah.
But from what I did know, you know, Low Roads, they're a really cool metal hardcore band. They'd been around, I think, since 2016.
Oh, wow.
They actually broke up back in January of this year.
Really?
Because when I moved back to Colorado, that was kind of just, you know, I'm out of the band. And they kind of just, I think they just got bored of it. So they were just kind of sending it off. But I mean, I played a couple shows there. I played a show there back in November for my friend Colin, who passed away last August. We had a benefit show for him there. And then otherwise, we played a show with a band called Bruise and Shame and Sentence to Burn and See You Space Cowboy.
Holy fuck.
So that show was cool, but I really, it not really felt like it not really felt. It didn't really feel like
really.
Ain't not feel, but kind of feel, right?
You know what they say when it do.
Correct. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel like I was in the band just because they lived in Tucson and I lived in Phoenix. And that was like a 3-hour drive to and from for band practice.
Ouch.
So the shows we did play, it kind of just felt like I was doing guest vocals, really, because we never really wrote anything new or kind of really jump-started on anything. So, but it was fun while it lasted.
And how long were you in this band?
In Low Roads?
Yes.
Pretty much the whole time I was in Arizona. I joined like end of June and end of December when I moved back in December. Pretty much that's when I quit the band.
Oh, gotcha. So then, have there been any shows that you've been to in Colorado that you would basically die to experience again? Like, what's the best concert you've ever been to? It could even be a band or one of your bands playing.
It's like a double question for me. So like, when it comes to like shows that I've been to, I would say back senior year of high school, I saw Carnifex and they played Died Without Hope in its entirety.
Oh shit!
Like front to back, and then they played a couple other bangers, and that show was amazing because that's my favorite album front to back. So hearing all those songs, like the unpopular songs, was amazing. There's really not too many others. That one really topped it. As far as
it just
like,
really stuck out to you, like
yeah,
had a special place in your heart,
yeah,
you know.
It's just like you never like not. You know, like once in a lifetime you get to experience like a band play
an entire album.
Yeah, an entire album front to back and play those songs that they never play live because they're not popular songs.
I felt the same way when Black Dahlia Murder came through Summer Slaughter a couple years ago. They played Nocturnal front to back.
Dude, that show was amazing.
Yeah, and I think Dying Fetus was on that
Yes,
too,
they
and
were.
that was That was
Sure.
definitely a good Summer Slaughter for sure. I mean, a lot of people are saying like, "Ooh, Summer Slaughter sucks," but I mean, last year's
Sucked.
it did.
It sucked.
That was
Let's
a
not
genuine suck.
This one
With a
coming
double
up
C.
though,
This
if we're
one-
talking on some good bangers, Brand of fucking Sacrifice,
that,
dude.
Yeah.
that set it up.
That's gonna fuck shit up because I
No.
mean that's Dylan from Falsifier's other band, dude.
Oh,
like,
no
fucking,
shit.
yeah, he's the guitarist in Falsifier, and then he's the bass player of Brand of Sacrifice. And they just got done doing that fucking run too with Depths of Hatred and Signs of the
Yeah, they
Swarm
did.
and Sentinels.
Oh, they were
Shit.
on that. Huh?
Yeah, because that was in East Coast Central U.S.
Yeah,
run.
the
yeah.
closest that came here was Kansas.
But they are. I've heard rumors that there will be a West Coast variant.
Yeah,
So
dude.
I'm not sure because that was a damn good run for them, from what I understand. So
Yeah.
rumors, speculation. I hear shit here and there, mainly Twitter, when I'm not shit posting.
Oh, I was gonna say, if there's any other album that I would want to play front to back, it's 2019. Oceano's Depths came out in 2009. If they
Bro.
don't do that before the end of
Bro.
2019, I'm gonna be pretty. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
I'd be
that-
real upset about
What
that
if they
one.
kick off 2020 with it? Can you get mad about that?
No,
Oceano,
but-
we're listening. If you're listening, we want
Adam,
you. Adam Warren.
gonna spam him with this podcast.
Yeah, if you're listening, buddy.
We know you're in Utah.
we
You live in Utah, dude. We know.
Skip to 20 minutes into the podcast.
Please hear this and do
This
this.
public service announcement.
PSA.
Play Depths front to back.
please.
please do.
10
We
years
can't
of
track
Depths.
down the rest of
Fuck's
you, but
sake.
god damn it, Adam, we will find you.
So this will be my last question I have for you, Alex. If you were to bring back one band that has broken up, who would that band be? Like, if you had the chance to like go up to this band and like convince them, like, hey,
The world needs you.
the world needs you, like I need you, like, who would that band be and why?
Fuck.
That's a great
That's
question.
another one of those questions where I have a top three. But
That's
before
if you want to give top three, that's fine.
I'll give my number one, and it's still going to be Suffocate. Suffocate needs to come back. Otherwise, my top three would be Weekend Nachos. I'm very
Yes.
heartbroken
Yep.
about them breaking up. Fucking Blistered. They're a hardcore band I really dig.
Okay.
And then there's this one band I really liked, and they broke up for such a weird reason, but this like slam beatdown band called Mercy Blow.
I've heard of them.
They
Yeah,
were
me
one of
too.
my faves too.
Mercy Blow fucks, dude.
So
Yeah,
then,
man.
how would you convince these bands to come back?
I mean, Mercy Blow, I'd be clueless.
Like, you guys broke up and you didn't tell me?
I'd be like, just get new members. Like, that's pretty much it. I mean, they dropped an EP at first, and their vocalist got outed on like some pretty bad shit, and they got a new vocalist. And then when they broke up the second time, or broke up like officially, it was because of their bassist or whatever over some weird shit, and they called it quits. Like, they could have just gotten a new bassist. Weekend Nachos, like, literally just I would bluntly tell them like that was a stupid move. Like, the world loves you. Like, come back.
You done fucked up.
You
Pretty
done
much.
goofed.
You done goofed, Aaron. Motherfucker.
And then pretty much same thing with Blister. Just tell them like y'all were too hard to like break up.
And then,
And Suffocate pretty much just the same thing. Like, y'all were just too damn hard to break up.
yeah. Well, thank you, Alex, for joining us.
Yeah, of course, it was a pleasure.
Thank you. We'll definitely have you on the show here real soon, maybe with Phil Road with Pistol Whip Punishment.
Hell yeah.
So thank you for being on the show, and gonna switch our focus now to Cordell. I understand that you're with I Am the Shotgun. So you have a new album coming out. Tell us a little bit about this. Like, how was the recording process? Like, who'd you record with, if you're okay with sharing that?
I won't go too into depth. I can talk about the album just generally speaking, but
course,
I
of course.
definitely we've still got a lot of work that we're kind of working on the sidelines. Admittedly, like the recording process was super surreal for me because, like I was saying, I've not been a vocalist for a very long time in professional standing.
Yeah, you haven't been with I Am the Shotgun for a while.
No, God, no. I've been with them since April of 2017.
Okay, so...
Well, no, 2018. 2018,
wow.
my correction. Yeah, so 2018. So I got with them. I met everyone going forward into when I moved out here, but I got with them in April, went public in June. The recording process was with the absolute fucking boy Nick at Rusty Sun, and he did our DI. We've sent all the recordings out for full production elsewhere.
Oh, really?
Which is going to be awesome when we publicize that. Directly, it's probably going to be one of the biggest steps for me as a musician. Just knowing that I got to, do this part, play this role, and kind of
Be a part of something.
Yeah, be a part of something in such a big influential way. Because you got to think like Shotgun's been around since like fucking 2008 too.
Yeah, they're an OG band.
Yeah, so 2008 and on, dude, they're going on a little over a decade now.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of fucking phenomenal. Like, I've not known many bands with that kind of career span outside of, like, the OGs that are signed, touring, like, bigger names. Like, I know there's a ton of locals out there that are probably on the same level and tier. Don't get me wrong, and it's fucking phenomenal to kind of get to be a part of one of those bands. Like, kind of get to put my own spin on things. And it's just been an overall crazy process. The album is definitely, I brought a lot of slam tones to the table.
Right
I grew
on,
up with
right
like
on.
a lot of
We're big
beat
fans
down
of
love.
slam here.
Yeah. So like my top 5 bands like legit out the gate are like Aborted, Disentomb, fucking.
Did you go to Devastation last year?
Dude, no, I wanted to so
You
bad.
fucked.
I fucked
Saw that
up
in Arizona.
hard. Yeah, I know I fucked myself on that one. But like, I also like slamming deathcore within Destruction.
Yes.
Fucking, because getting to play with them recently was fucking insanity.
Yeah, that was
Dude,
cool.
that was awesome, and I got to talk to their drummer Luke a little bit, and honestly, like, previously being a drummer, that dude is fucking insane.
Oh, yeah.
And so getting to talk to him and watch like his robotic ass play drums was just godlike.
Right.
Love bands like Lorna Shore, brought a lot of that to the table, but then I'm also huge fan of bands like Filth, Traitors, Body Snatcher. I fuck with Victims super hard, so I'm stoked to be playing with them again soon. Like,
Right
I'm
on.
super stoked. And then I'm playing with one of my all-time favorite bands, which is Falsifier, so I'm freaking
Right on.
the fuck
I'm so
out.
happy they're coming.
Hell yeah.
This shit slaps.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, when can we expect this album of yours to drop?
We will not give tentative dates right now.
Okay.
Like I said, there's so much in the works for this album. This is going to be one of those things that if you want it bad enough, watch. Because we're not keeping secrets and we're not keeping uber low-key about it. You know, like, we're definitely putting it out there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, when we finished with Nick in the studio, like, we knew the next steps were needed and we've already started putting them in place. Like, things are running their course right now, pieces are moving, and it's a lot closer than y'all expect.
Oh, okay.
So that I can tentatively give you.
Okay, so, tell me, what you've played quite a few shows with I Am the Shotgun, correct?
I'm on 4.
4.
Legit, deadass 4 is
Really?
what the live ass 4. Live ass 4 with that
Wow.
Enterprise Earth show. Yeah.
So then, out of those 4 shows that you've played with I Am the Shotgun, what would you say would probably be the most memorable that stuck out to you?
Like my favorite in some way, or
Yeah,
something
I
that
know-
makes it
I
kind
know-
of solidified for me.
I know that there isn't a whole lot that you've played with him, but like so far, I mean,
Filth at Herman's.
Okay.
I mean, I loved playing with the guys in Earth Groans at Trailside for my debut. Like, that's definitely stupid memorable because they're
Those dudes are
talented.
tight.
Yeah, they're a fucking good band, dude.
I played with them 3 or 4 years ago at a grilled cheese shop in Lakewood.
Shit.
I think it's called Bewitched. Super good food there. There's like this tiny little stage for karaoke, I assume they do. But it was us, Earth Groans, and I think Skyburial was supposed to be on it, but they dropped. But that band is incredibly underrated. Like,
Yeah, seriously,
Earth Groans
they
is a band that
deserve a
needs to
lot
pop
more
off.
love. Like, they really do. Their tones are fucking solid. Jeremy is such a good fucking vocalist.
His mustache
His
is
stash is
superior.
godlike.
he should have been a part of this podcast because I mean, this
I
is
wish.
This is a room
dude.
full of stash.
Because
right now.
Stash
The gay
ass
mustache
grass.
party.
Which, by the way, Cage, if you need that lemon again, there you go, bud. No, but real talk, Filth. Filth was like the shit. So it was Filth and Victims with Sky Burial, like tons of other fucking solid artists, all local. Okay. But my main thing was seeing Filth. I've seen them a few times prior, but like honest to God, like their full current lineup with like Zared on bass, David still on guitar, Dustin still doing vocals, and then I don't know if y'all know this, but Kevin, their current drummer, was in Bermuda.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
I saw
Damn.
that.
Yeah.
What
So-
happened to that band?
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck Corey, their vocalist, from what I understand.
Really?
That's why everyone bailed on it.
Really?
Like, was apparently he's just a douche. I don't
Wow,
know the full
he's a
story,
cool
but
dude.
everything I hear like is never good.
Fuck.
Really?
I mean, I guess I can't judge like the dude based
Right.
off what I've fucking heard. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyone of us would be pissed if it was us, but
Right.
like, you know, it's apparently all I keep hearing is fuck that dude.
Huh.
Really?
I don't fucking know. Like,
Because I
I'm not
remember when
gonna-
they toured together, there was like 7 people
and he,
at
yeah,
that show.
dude, yes.
And he was small as
Holy
fuck.
shit! I heard about that, and I
Yeah.
was like, my eyes rolled. I'm like, how do you fucking bail on
Well-
Filth like that?
It was fucking crazy. Like, I remember I found out Filth was playing that day. Like, I didn't hear anything about it, like nothing. I saw that Bermuda was coming, and I was like, alright, that's cool, you know, like I've heard of them
Right.
ago, but and then like I just checked the fucking thing and it, like on Bands in Town, and it updated that day, it said Filth got added, and I was like, buying tickets right fucking now.
Yeah, dude, and it was probably dirt cheap too because
It
they're
was.
not like
It fucking was,
they're not
dude.
huge bands, but like Filth has definitely got that prowess.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, Filth has always kind of just held a special place, like style wise for me. Like, and I recently saw them the last time they were here at the Marquee with Sky Burial and shit, and the Machinist and all them.
Yeah.
And I got to do Insomnia
Oh,
with
no shit.
Filth.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
that
sick.
was a fucking blast.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was talking with Dustin, we were catching up, I was seeing how the tour was going and how they were feeling, because, I mean, those are the boys.
Yeah, dude.
Bought him a beer with my boys and shit, and we all hung out, caught up. And I sat there and I was talking to him, and I'm like, dude, it would just be so fucking sick to do Insomnia. He's like, well, fucking, why don't you? He's like,
like,
it's
come
got
on.
a fucking mic, you bitch. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I mean, yeah? He's like,
Okay.
yeah, dude, fucking just come up. And then, like, I walked just right up the side of the stage. Like, Nate was standing there, he fucking slapped my ass after kicking me in the chest in this set. Fuck you, Nate, I love you.
A good old people slap.
No, but deadass, it was probably like one of the fucking sickest moments to get to play that song, just because like I have a lot of heart and fucking feel, and it was just the intro bit. It's not like I did the whole fucking song with him, but like just that moment, like getting to do lows while Dustin's doing his shrill ass highs, and then I start doing tunnels while he starts doing his gutturals, like those super nasty low ones he does. Like the whole fucking, like I saw Nate when I watched the video again just swing across the floor and take out half the fucking crowd.
Jesus.
And I'm just like, yes!
Yes!
That's why we do this! Like, I fucking loved it, dude. Like, I yeeted my fucking phone across the room as
Yes.
aggressively as possible.
I love
was
that
like,
you used
"Ah!"
that word.
Yeeted. So,
Yeet myself into the void, dude.
how old were you when you say you discovered death metal, deathcore, and all that?
How old? I
Yeah.
want to say my first show was at 12 and it was Slayer.
Really?
Damn.
Like, yeah.
12-year-old at a Slayer show?
Props to like my fucking cousin, dog. Props to that dude. That's my boy.
I owe my sister my life. She showed me job for a cowboy when I was 5.
Holy shit.
Same.
Sister
And I was
is a
like,
G.
what is this? My mom was like, stop showing him that shit. And I was like, no, this is so sick. This is better than what my dad plays.
This is so sick.
My sister showed me
Cage!
Holy shit. I mean, I remember I was about, I want to say, 13 or 14. And my friend bought Rock Band. You know,
Fuck
that,
yes.
that game.
I played the
you know.
shit.
That-
The game.
That'll
game.
introduce you to the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember him just going on to the, because he had an Xbox, and he
Right.
went on to like Xbox Live Marketplace or whatever. And he bought like a bunch of songs, and he's like, "You want to play these songs with me?" I was like, "Sure." And then it was "This Is Exile" by Whitechapel,
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
and we started playing that, And, like, I didn't know what to expect. I was just like, okay, I can't read that logo. That guy's got cum on his face. Let's do it. Like, come on, let's do it. So we played that, and I was just like, yo,
What is this?
What is this? Like, can we play this again?
And again.
And again. And then, like, I remember going up to my dad, and because, like, we'd buy, like, albums on iTunes, you know, and he would do that, and I do that too, you know.
Right.
And I just go up to my dad and be like, hey, Dad, there's this band I found out called Whitechapel. I want them on my iPod. He was like, okay, cool. So then, you know, the next morning he's just like, okay, here you go. That's some devilish shit right there, but here you go, enjoy. And then, like, I remember blasting that entire album on the way to school, on the school bus that morning, and yeah, that's kind of how I discovered, like, death metal and deathcore and stuff. So
Every time
Reminds
I
me, oh, sorry.
No, you're cool. I was just gonna say, every time I picture, like, a younger kid finding deathcore, I just think about the Liquid Death commercial where their, like, faces are melting and shit. I just picture that one instance, and then I picture, like, the little caption saying, like, sick. just in a little kid's
Hell yeah, bro.
voice, just sick.
Fucking dude, sick!
what were you gonna say, Alex?
I think I was, when I first discovered, like, deathcore and metal and stuff, I was like 10 or 11, and my sister, major shout out to my sister, she used to listen to Slipknot a lot and showed me Psychosocial, but she also listened to Devil Wears Prada. She showed me the song Dogs Can Grow Beards All Over, and that song still to this day is one of the hardest songs ever. But found that out, and then when I was like 13, I discovered YouTube and went on YouTube and was looking up so many vocal videos, like how to scream, how to make screamo screams, how to make not normal screaming sounds, but like the
Inhuman
sounds
vocal
in
notes.
metal songs. And I stumbled across this one video, and this guy was talking about Chelsea Grin. Found out the Chelsea Grin EP, and that was my holy grail at the time. Was I would only listen to that, and I was so picky. Yes. A Chelsea Grin phone case.
Yes, dude.
But I found out Chelsea Grin, and from there, like, in the suggestions I found, Whitechapel, Thy Art Is Murder, Ingested,
Hell yeah.
fucking old bands like See You Next Tuesday, or
shit.
Eat a Helicopter.
Yes,
Dude, I haven't heard that name in fucking ages.
Everyone says that when I say that.
Holy shit.
Well, I think that's because that's how everybody fucking feels. It's like, I was, like, in my fucking, like, shitty little, like, Wrangler fucking Walmart jeans, because, like, of course, my broke childish ass has to rely on my mom to buy clothes, and Mom, I love you, don't get me wrong, but fucking those jeans suck.
I got that. My mom hooked me up with that Kohl's Cash.
Oh, okay. We got big man on campus here. Everybody walk the it's up, dude. We found the biggest mustache in the room. We're done.
Yo,
My
your
mom
mustache, your mustache aura is like, whoa, right now.
My mustache chakras are aligned, but my mom basically was just a psychopath with discounts and deals. So I would get all my school clothes from Kohl's. She'd be like, I have $50 in Kohl's Cash. Plus I have this 75% off discount. Plus I got this buy one shoe, get another shoe free one. And I'd be like, all right, so I...
But are you only getting one shoe when you get the other one free? Are you getting like half off of a set of shoes?
You get half...
I've never understood like the phrasing of that deal. That's so fucking stupid.
Buy shoe, get shoe free.
Hello, this is Soviet Russia. You buy shoe, you get other free.
There is no
maybe
pearl in
bottle of
Russia.
vodka. Maybe I take your mother, you get both shoes free. It's okay.
Russia has
Think
no
about
plural.
Russia has no plural. I fucking forget. Okay, I'm sorry.
I pretty much just wore Vans all of my life from Kohl's, and Levi jeans, and a bunch of like Zoo York shirts and DC shirts, because those were all at Kohl's.
That's fucking aggressive. Dude, I literally had to do something fucking horrendous, like, and then have one of my siblings equally match, like, the level of stupid bullshit that I would throw out as a child to get a nice pair of shoes to make me look less bad. Like, and the best pair I can still remember to this day. My ass at 13 gets a pair of Audios.
Yo!
Fucking, I fucked with that so hard. Because back when they had an actual skate team and didn't file bankruptcy, like, that shit fucked, dude.
That is a trend I'm trying to bring back. Bring back the bulky etnies, the bulky DCs,
Fucking
the
Osiris's.
neon green
Oh,
Osiris.
God.
Bro, I had
and
some
Audios.
of the D3s with the loops and shit.
Yeah.
I had some of those.
I
The
had some
fur
black and
interior?
electric
Yeah.
blue ones. Oh, they were sick,
Dude, I hated them. Because my feet, like, dude, you gotta understand, I'm from the South. What logical decision was I making? Like, what in God's green earth did I fucking think? Buying fur-lined shoes at 120 degree humidity fucking rocks!
What in tarnation I have pillows below the legs.
Nope. Name it, Bobby. Sounds like something a jackass would say.
I kind of have a similar story. So like, my mom, I love her, but you know, the shoe choice you made
Made you not love her?
yeah. I mean, she would buy me like New Balances and just like those fucking like pure fucking white ones.
The dad ones?
The dad ones.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so those go hard, though. It's
I mean, they
2019. Those go fucking hard. Let's not shame it now.
Wait, what?
You like
I
Crocs
was
too,
behind.
don't you?
Fuck you, Fletcher likes
fucking
Crocs,
white-ass
dude.
fucking
Yeah, I'm
New
calling you out,
Balances.
Fletcher.
Okay, can we
Love
just
you, boo, but you
can we just state that white New Balances are literally the Griller 7s, like the dad Griller 7s?
Oh,
No, dude, that's
it's
the
the-
Nike Monarchs, dude.
my
That's the
bad.
Nike fucking Monarchs. Those are the lawn trimmer, like, fucking, like, I'm gonna get my
They
lawn and
come
I'm gonna
free.
get your mother's.
They come pre-grass stained when you buy them. Like the green grass stain is already in them when you buy them.
And you get a discount on a Chili's Hawaiian shirt.
yes.
With one free meal comp,
Cargo
and it's
shorts.
only for the molten lava cake.
You are obligated
Just to
to
make your
call
mother
the
happy.
cops on every skater that is around you within a 10-foot distance.
Like 10
10-mile
mile
radius.
10-mile radius, dude. Every time, it's just like I hear them.
They're doing something wrong.
They're right down the street. They're coming.
They're hoodlums.
Janice!
But
Barbara.
but I remember one year.
Or Deborah.
Karen, get that A-line going!
I remember.
Call the cops. They're on our front sidewalk.
I remember one year I was just like, hey mom, I'm tired of these white ass fucking New Balances.
Grass stained.
Yeah. Can I have a pair of like skater shoes? She was like, yeah, okay, sure. So like for my birthday, she got me like this pair of like fucking
Skechers.
no.
Dude, I geeked.
Yeah,
when
I
got
want skate shoes. Get you Skechers.
Heelys.
What the hell are these?
Dude, have you seen how many of these shoes that we're bagging on have made such a fucking comeback though?
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid. They're trendy now.
Yeah.
I've seen Nike Monarchs compared to Balenciagas.
What?
Like, I've seen actual articles about this shit, and I want to fucking put a gun in my mouth. I had a hard time accepting Yeezys. Sorry, Ryan. I had a hard enough time accepting Yeezys. Don't get me wrong. I will wear Adidas for the rest of my fucking life. But god damn it.
So
God
I went into work yesterday and I go up to my boss, you know, I'm just like, hey, good morning, you know, and I look down at his feet. He's wearing a pair of Yeezys. And he's not like, you know, hip or whatever. He's like an old dude.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm like,
Old and iced out.
yeah, I'm like,
Drip so hard.
what the fuck are those? And he's like, I don't know, my kids bought these for me. I'm like, are you serious?
Now the new question is, what size is your boss?
I have no idea. Like,
Because if you can, cop that shit. You gotta drip so hard. dude.
Rob your boss.
Yeah.
hey, I'll give you $20 for these.
Yeah, it's $20.
Yeah, that's what they're worth. There you go.
Give you some of these some of these golfing Skechers shoes.
Golf Skechers.
Yeah.
And you know what's fucked up? You know what's really fucked up? I mean, they're the white Yeezys, but guess what?
They're grass stained?
They're grass stained.
Ah,
Fuck.
Ryan, I hear you
that
screaming
deducts
right
so
now.
much money.
I hear you
He's
screaming
crying.
right now.
He's bawling. He's in the fetal position.
In the middle of Walmart.
I saw a video of someone lighting the ones he has on fire,
Oh shit.
Good lord.
and all it said was "fuck Kanye." And I was just like, the whole video, it scrolled across like a news feed. It said "fuck Kanye" the whole time. And I didn't understand why they made the video, but I watched it a good 6 or 7 times.
That's hatred when
just
you're gonna
to
burn.
kind of feel that fuck Kanye vibe, dude.
That's
I fucked
pure
with it a
hatred
little
when you
bit,
burn with the Yeezys.
Yeah.
Just stage breaker plays in the distance. There is no love. I'm finding that video later and adding that. Sorry, annotations of an autopsy. We love you though.
Please come to America.
Yes.
Seriously, bring Black Tongue with you.
So, what would you say? You have a CD collection and a vinyl collection, do you?
No.
No, you don't.
No, I
You
lost
need to
all that
start.
to my
You need to start.
ex-fiance.
Eventually, it's just going to be
I've
all
done
physical.
that.
Yeah. No, dude, I'm not gonna delve into that story, but it's the reason I left California.
It's the reason I left Arizona.
Hey!
So okay? So then, kind of same thing that I asked Alex here. What would you say is the best album out there? Like some
The deathcore album to me.
the deathcore album. Like just
I wouldn't call it the deathcore album, but it's my deathcore album because
That's-
everyone's always gonna have a different interpretation.
Exactly, and that's-
who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Decimate the Weak.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
Correct.
I will
Wins a plague on that
always-
2008 shit. Am I right?
No, I fucks with it.
But what did you think of that remaster of what was it? Decimate the Week? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
They
your
They
review
came
on
out
it? Did you
with
hear
it
it?
last year.
I did hear it, but I'm also not mad about it because you got to think about where the other members, the new members, are coming from. So the fact they still have art on drums is fucking amazing because that dude does no wrong. I mean, he's filling in for Lamb of God right now.
Oh shit.
Like, the dude cannot fuck up. Like, I love Art Cruz. I got to drink with him at Scruffy's when they came through on Chaos and Carnage because he was leaving that tour and the drummer of Carnifex was taken over for them. And what I found mind-blowing was like Art's like, yeah, I'm flying to Italy to go meet up with my other band, Prong. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who can just fucking say that? Don't fucking look at me. And the whole time we're just shooting the shit about Pantera. No, but like seriously, I wasn't even mad about it because you got to think that other guitarist. If you guys went to that Chaos and Carnage, you probably saw him. I know Cage did. I bumped into
Which
him
one?
there. The one with
2017.
yeah, I think 2018.
Where
Oh,
they
20 yeah, it was 2018.
shared the
Where it
fucking
was switching stages
Yeah.
because I guess vocals
Wasn't
with
that
Soul
the
Francis
first
that
one
night.
too?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the very.
that was the
okay.
kickoff one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
fucking Winds of Plague's guitarist, Michael, the one with the weird braids and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that's from Goliath. That's Michael Montoya, dude. Like, he also records, like, Little Xan and shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
What?
he's like a hip-hop producer, and he fucks, dude. He's a trap and hip-hop producer. He records Lil Xan, he did Lil Peep's work.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
like, dude fucks. Like, and so hearing, like, that remaster of that fucking album, I wasn't even mad. Because it's still one of my fucking favorite albums, so to me it's just a spicy version of that fucking album. It's like, new audio? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Little bit more clarity? Okay. Is it still on that 2008 shit? Yup!
I will be a little blunt though.
Yeah.
The guitar tone. And I say that because, like, it's a solid song. It still sounds the same, you know, but the guitar tone, it kind of gives me like a lot of like basic chugcore bands vibe, like just that really like just like down tempo vibe.
How'd you
And-
feel about their new album? Since we're on that fucking topic, because
What's it
that
called?
is
Since
Blood of
we're
My
on that
Enemy?
2008 shit.
yeah. Since we're moving forward from that 2000,
I thought it was solid. I loved. Was it Blood of My Enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I thought it was great.
Kings of
front to
Carnage,
back.
fuck, dude. Because you know who their new bassist is, right? That's Shane Slade from formerly Fit for an Autopsy and Molotov Solution.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Molotov Solution's my
he
jam.
was the bassist of that band. He was the dude in the fuck. I can never remember the name. Where it's like, how many faithful will die waiting for their. He's the one whipping his fucking hair like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's him. And that's like I got to meet him when he was in Fit. And so getting to see him at that show was just kind of like a reunited, it feels so good. It was fun, dude. Got to have some drinks, have some laughs, catch up, you know, shit like that, and talk to him about why the fuck that transpired and, you know, super sick shit he came out with.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that album, Decimate the Week, was my fucking album. Bands like that, like Bleeding Through, fucking
Bleeding Through.
Dude,
They came through in Arizona, and that was tight. They played with a band there called Decayer. They're
I think I've heard of them.
Decayer. They're amazing. They're
Decayer.
super underrated. They got a new album coming out actually, and they got like guest vocal spots from the dude from First Blood in it.
what?
So that's kind of cool. But yeah, those guys are amazing. Super sweet dudes.
Dude, like if you want to know like my number one fucking metal band though, like the number one fucking metal album, it's probably let me bust out my phone. It's an aborted album.
Go for it.
Anything they do is godlike.
Retro
Terror
Gore
Visions
is
was
fucking-
so damn tight.
Dude, everything they do is fucking tight. But my favorite was the Necrotic Manifesto.
Yes.
Oh, fuck
Dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Honestly, Aborted never fails. Like, when they
Never.
come out with an album, I'm just like, yes, I am there. Like,
My dick is going currently through
yeah.
this counter. I am erect and my hand is around my dick. I need you to understand this is not a drill. Only my penis is at this juncture.
I mean, I love Aborted so much. Like, I have one of their live DVDs. It was actually when Sven Show actually had hair.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah,
you did
yeah.
tell me.
Like, there was a time where Sven
I
Show
don't
had
buy
hair.
it.
I mean,
I don't buy it.
I can send you a little video.
You can lie to me some more about that, but alright.
I mean,
It's gotta be a wig, dude. There's no fucking way.
If
Dude,
it's
he was
long, If
fucking-
it's long hair, I'm not gonna believe.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. That's the plain and simple fact, because I'm gonna vomit.
Dude,
it's
he
not
was-
Svencho, dude.
Dude, he was fucking windmilling with this hair.
I don't want to see it.
Cage. I don't think I don't
That's our
wanna-
nightmare.
Dude, I'm dying a little inside. That's like seeing JFK without a hole in his head.
Damn!
Whoa.
But
Like,
yeah,
there's some things you can't unwrite, and him being fucking bald, dude, is one of them.
I love Aborted. I have their DVD. I actually have...
Svencho's hair did 9/11.
Huh?
It's official, dude.
I also have a, it's like a custom, it's not really a sticker, it's more of like a
Looking
decal.
this up.
So it's a PS4 controller skin, and it's got the Aborted logo and a bunch of...
Retro Gore, isn't it?
I believe so,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I fucking worship those guys.
Dude.
Like, I want my dick in them so bad.
Okay, kill me now. What's Svencho's first name?
Svencho?
It's Svencho? What's his last name? How do you fucking help me out here? Because, like, that's where I fuck up every time, because I'm looking up this fucking shot. There's gotta be something, and I'm
yeah,
gonna
it has to
cringe.
be.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Just look up his first name and Aborted,
Yeah.
and something will pop up.
I'm sorry,
And
Svencho,
then
if
look
you're
up
listening...
like a certain year. Or
If
some
you're
shit.
listening to
I just said
this,
with hair.
I don't know. It's Svencho with hair.
Look for the Svencho with hair.
And I remember the last time they came through with Cryptopsy.
Holy what the fuck, dude! It's real!
No.
It's real! I'm saving it, too!
Let me see.
Oh my god, he wasn't fucking playing.
Yo, what the fuck?
Oh.
Dude, I mean, it actually doesn't look bad.
Kind of looks like Dimebag Daryl.
Yeah. Does anyone feel that Pantera vibe? He
yeah,
just
no,
like
no.
slams like
Oh, but
like I'm broken fucking playing in the distance or some shit like or domination while he's like doing fries from hell. Like
I'm gonna bring him a wig next time they come. And be like, please wear it.
reenact this.
People will be like, what the fuck?
They're gonna be insulted that you did that.
Yeah.
You will have committed
I
a
agree.
grand atrocity.
You will have committed crimes against
People
Skyrim
need
and
to
her
see
people. What say you in your
what-
defense?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're taking it a little too far.
Then I shall take your life. But
Why won't you die?
But I remember last time they came through with Cryptopsy and Benighted, super good show. I gave Svencho a...
You haven't even seen them live, have you?
No, I've seen them
Oh, you
live.
Okay, I was about to punch you.
Dude, I flew out to Vakenfest for
Oh,
them.
okay.
Oh,
I was about to be like,
I will never, ever not fucking support Aborted the best I can.
so then you didn't go to the show that they just came through?
No, I wanted to fucking kill myself for it too because I had to
Oh,
work.
man. But I remember giving Svencho a comic book.
I know, you were sending me these things and I wanted to shoot you.
Oh.
I thought about literally leaving work, Not to attend the show because I knew it sold out, but to fucking hit you with a car.
Well, jeez, damn.
Damn, we're going like black metal vibes right now.
Yeah, like holy shit.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch on Mayhem there. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Jesus.
I'm
Hard,
sorry.
chill out.
Yeah, Jesus, go.
God, at least I didn't do the Mayhem racism thing. It's okay.
At least you
So
didn't.
what?
It's fucked up. Yeah, Mayhem's racist as fuck, dude.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
As most black metal do.
Fuck.
Big ass oof. So then,
Small dick energy.
Small.
small.
I love black metal though. Fuck off.
I do too.
There's good black metal out there.
Burzum's
That's
sick. I can't.
There is select black metal bands I like.
Vatane, dude.
Yeah.
Number
Vatane.
one black metal band,
Number-
Cyclonus.
Hey!
Cyclonus.
We love USD. Yeah, that's true.
Number one.
We love USD.
Number two, not that I listen too much, but I do like Gorgoroth and Dark Funeral are tied.
Hell
Dark
yeah.
Funeral's fucking insane.
Aren't they coming?
Yeah,
they
are.
they're gonna be on.
And
I like
Cyclonus
it.
is on that show.
A
Really?
week
Yep.
from now.
And
Oh,
so is
shit.
Veil of Nath.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
So we got some mad Colorado shit.
Yeah, if
on
you're
that.
hearing this, go to that show and support Cyclonus. They are
Seriously,
an
go to
incredible
that
band.
show and support Veil too. Veil just dropped that new fucking album, A Curse, dude.
It
That
fucking
fucks.
slaps. It fucking fucks.
It fucks.
Fucking fucks.
Many,
Fuck.
many fuckings, dude.
Fuck.
Fuck.
It fucks.
With a capital PH. Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck. What the fuck?
Is that the Affleck duck?
Ah, fuck.
Jesus.
That's
Oh,
been
it
an
sounds like you
ongoing
saying
joke
"oh
with
fuck"
me and
when
my
you do
friend.
that, dude. It's fucking wild.
Fucking pronouncing things with a PH. That's been an ongoing joke with me
Dude,
and my
maybe
friends.
maybe.
Like, are
Pistol
you on the
Whip
phone
and
or
other
the
shit
phone?
can happen. Alex,
Get off the phone because I'm trying to fuck. Or phone because I'm trying to fuck.
Get the fuck, dude. No, Alex,
Was
dude,
that with a
I need to
PH?
hit you up on a guest vocal shits for some other shit
I'd be down. I'd
Yeah.
be very much so also down.
because I fucks with them lows.
I'm about it.
I fucks with them lows.
With a PH? With
Fuck.
fuck with them or fuck with them?
I fuck with them, dude.
Alright, I'm gonna take that as an F, not a PH.
Well, it's getting to that point where we should close out this podcast.
Oh Lord.
I want to thank you guys so much for wanting to be a part of this. Got to thank Cordell. Got to thank Alex here. We'll see you guys next week.
That's all for now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening in. We have a special episode coming next week. I'm pretty sure you guys will hate us for it, but you might get a laugh out of it. We'll see. Thank you guys again for listening, and we'll see you next time.